Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Obamani, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it. All right, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, coming off a 4th of July weekend. Pretty good. How was your 4th?
It was good. I was off for the first time in a while.
That's nice.
I just got to hang out and sit by the pool, and we went to Jeff's and hung out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ate a lot of food.
Yeah, heck yeah. Hang out, crack-wise.
Crag-wise. And didn't really see any fireworks.
Oh, no.
That was something I didn't do.
Okay.
How
Fair
about
enough.
you?
Yeah, I did. I stopped by, of course, with you guys in the morning, and then got together with my brothers, family, and then some friends, and then checked out the Valpo fireworks. It was epic. They had a live band prior to that, and then they synced up fireworks with the music, which was fantastic.
A little pyro.
Yeah, I've done that 2 or 3 times now for like DJs, like I'll DJ a wedding where they'll have fireworks and their pyro team.
Like outdoor, that's crazy.
The pyro team will have a little box, and they just say, these are the songs, or connect to this box, and then we'll take care of the songs. And that way it's synced up with it's like a computer firing system.
Yeah.
That like ignites the fireworks. So it's kind of cool.
That is cool.
And so, yeah.
That'd be cool. Instead of a sparkler send-off, do a fireworks send-off. Never done that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be neat.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. But it's rare because it's expensive. But very cool thing to add to your wedding.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any weddings, but I had 2 parties.
Nice.
Mike and I did it was a surprise 50th wedding anniversary for this woman's parents that booked us. That was at Swan Lake. It was great. They actually did a bunch of updates. I guess they got bought out, new owners. So
That's Swan Lake. Cool.
yeah, new carpet, new paint, everything. It's really nice.
Did you get to meet the people over there, the new owner?
Not the owner, but the manager, John, was there. And yeah, it was really fun, really chill. Because it's just like 30 people. So nothing crazy. We threw in the photo booth for free because it was like we weren't expecting a big dance party.
30 people.
We just wanted them to get value. And they did. They used it a bunch.
Nice.
And then on Sunday, we did a graduation party at Sandy Pines.
How was that?
So that was
Sandy Pines.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really fun. Maybe like 40, 60 people. We got kind of spurts of little dancing going on. Same thing. We threw in a photo booth to kind of add some value for them. And
yeah,
loved doing that. It was really chill. Nothing crazy.
Nice.
Pretty fun.
Sounds like a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good break in the middle of the season to just do some chill events and
yes, not
have
pressure.
to do a triple wedding weekend.
Yeah. We're back at it now.
Yes, we are back at it. I have a double this upcoming weekend.
Nice. Now, when you're preparing, tell me a little about your process, how you prepare, how you go about, like, for people listening, like, how do we prepare, for our weddings?
Yeah, definitely. Like on the technical side, I download everything like 2 days beforehand. So if you do book with us, you'll have from when you book up until 2 days before your wedding to add as much music to you like as the app. I'm here to help as well. I like to hop on calls, talk through that type of stuff. You could text me, whatever. But really, that's it. I mean, I'd wait until pretty close to the wedding to start prepping. But before that, there's a lot of prep before that. So I'd like to reach out the first of the month before the event. So let's say I have an August wedding. I'm reaching out July 1st for all my August weddings, just to keep everybody in the loop. So sometimes their weddings are 30 days out. Sometimes they're 50 days out if it's like a late wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
So really just like to send the message early on, just so like they know that, hey, I'm thinking about you guys. I'm here for you. You could text me, call me. Like we could set something up now or whenever you guys are available. But that's something that I really like to emphasize is that I'm here for them, whatever works for them. If they want to meet 30 days before, if they want to meet the week of, we can do that. There's enough time to figure it all out. I know that there is. And a lot of people don't really realize that if you're leaving the DJ up to like, just fill out cocktail, just fill out dinner, here's 10 songs for open dance, all you need to fill out is like 6 other songs. Mm-hmm. And that's how I try and talk to the couples about it too. It's like 6 major songs, especially if we're not doing ceremony. If we are, let's add 4 songs for bridal party, family members, and her walking down the aisle, right?
And then exiting.
Exiting. We're adding 4 songs for that. But otherwise, you're doing your intro song if you want to do intros, wedding party if they want to do intros, your first dance, mother-son, father-daughter, and then any other special thing. Let's say 6 songs you have to pick.
Yeah.
And everything else we can fill out. So that's something that I really like to prep with my couples. It's like, please don't feel like you need to fill out all this. I know how much you have to plan with all the other stuff. We have music handled. That's something that we have covered. And that's something that I really like to talk about the couples with and prep that way. And then, yeah, just download everything.
Yeah.
With enough time. Always download everything. I don't use Rekordbox or anything like that. I think it's really sketchy.
Yeah.
I know a lot of DJs do, and they do fine with it, and they do great work with it, but...
There's like Beatport, BeatSource. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, but all the ones that are streaming services for music during a wedding, I don't ever want to have to depend on internet. And now they've adjusted it to where you can download the songs offline, but I still don't like the idea of not owning the music and streaming the music to mix it and play it, because there are some times where songs that I like, even on Apple Music, they get taken off because you can't listen to them in this region or whatever. What if that happens on Spotify, or if they get taken off Spotify after you've already prepped the wedding? Those playlists change all the time, at least with Apple Music and downloading them and doing it that way. At least I have the hard copy.
Yeah, letting like someone else be in charge of your server of music is tough.
I don't trust that. That's kind of insane to me. And I don't ever want any issues to happen with that. So that's something that I prep a lot is I download all of my music.
Do you do, now some DJs will prep a set list, so they will like prep the entire order of all the songs. Do you do anything like that?
No. I look at their open dance. I look at the do not play, and there are sometimes, because we can add 50 songs to our app, right? If they give me 30, I'll fill out more just to like fill out the playlist, but I'm never going to put it in order. It's always going to be reading off the crowd and how they respond.
Yeah.
Putting it in order is never going to work. Sure, there's a rare circumstance where we want all these songs exactly in this order, but that's a terrible way to DJ, in my opinion. I don't think that. I mean,
if you're doing like a club set and you're basically playing your music or stuff you've all produced, that makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, for weddings, like I like to have a good idea where I want to take it, but I don't prep every song in the order I want to mix it, because that leaves no creative room to adjust to the crowd.
Yeah.
Which is really important, I think.
I think so
weddings.
too. And with the prepare knob, or a little section on Serato, I use that a ton. I mean, I plan out. I'm not doing it when I'm prepping the wedding, sitting down, downloading all the songs. But once I open dance floor, I'm already 5-6 songs deep on that prepare. I try and plan out like 5-10 songs ahead if I can.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end of the night. I want to plan out the last hour.
Yes.
Of music, and then respond accordingly. If they're really liking like punk rock stuff, we can stick to that, and I can add more to that. But at least there's an order of how I want the night to kind of build, and then kind of die down a little bit and celebrate, sing along. And
I think it's important. The best parties, you need to leave a little space for just stuff to happen naturally and organically, where it's not, maybe they didn't go crazy to Fireball, or maybe like they didn't, they wanted Mr. Brightside first song of the night or something.
Yeah.
Like you need to leave a little bit of room for the couples, the guests, to make requests, the energy to kind of read it, and to see who's dancing and what age they are, and how are they really dancing, or are they just kind of standing around kind of bobbing their head? Are they interacting with the music? I always look, if they're singing, are they dancing, or are they kind of just swaying and like sipping drinks? Like, are they just listening to the music, or are they, moving to it? I call that against stale. When they were doing that, they were dancing and singing, going crazy, and then they're just
going on.
Okay.
We get the yeah.
And that to me is a nice way that they're saying to the DJ, next song.
Yeah.
Next song.
For sure.
Yeah, it's getting stale. So yeah, that's I kind of the same way with my prep. I don't. I'll meet with the couples as soon as they want to meet, but generally about a month out or so, do a quick call, review the whole timeline, review all the details, how to say everybody's names. I'll ask a lot of questions to give them lots of ideas for, and also I'm trying to get a good sense of who they are as a couple, what's important to them at the wedding, and giving them a good sense of confidence in me that day of, I'm going to be making decisions on the fly about things, about, cocktail hour photos took too long, so we have to push up dinner, so we're going to move back speeches, kind of adjust the timeline. And I'll, checking in with the coordinator, checking in with the venue, checking in with the photographers and videographers to make those decisions. And then, of course, checking with the couple, making sure they're cool with that. But a lot of that, especially song decisions, I'm basing that on my expertise, and that's what they're hiring me for. And so I want the couple going into the wedding to trust my judgment, to trust me to make those choices. And honestly, if they're not going with our company, they should find a DJ that they trust, that they have rapport with, that they connect with, that they're like, oh, I get this guy's thing. And they should ask questions and give feedback accordingly, so they're getting what they want out of that day. What things that when you're doing that prep, when you're meeting with those couples, or even you're doing sales now, when you're talking with them on the phone, doing sales or in person, what things when you see them or when you hear them, the couple talk about or do, or things like that gets you really excited about that wedding? Is there anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, it's that point of the call where, like, we've gotten all of, like, the business stuff out of the way. We've talked about all the details, and they've been like, okay, I think I want to book with you. Like, let's be real about there's going to be a lot of old people there.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of kids there.
Yes.
What can you do? And I don't know, like, just connecting on that real level. Like, we've already talked all the business stuff. Like, we've given we're going to do this. We cover 6 hours, all this. And then just getting to that point where let's ask the real questions, that, like, the things that you have been worried about this whole time. Like, what are the things that are on your mind? What's your bridal party like? Are they dancers? Are they drinkers? That's something I always ask.
Yeah.
Like, are they dancers? Are they drinkers? Are they both? What's the vibe? And I don't know, getting them to be honest with you and themselves early on, I think, is also a big part of booking a DJ. Because if you are expecting a raging dance floor, but, like, you also know early on that it's going to be probably only people over 60 years old and children, maybe be a little realistic about the expectation. And like, we can give those realistic expectations from things that we've seen before, and give that experience. Like, and we can definitely stick to ABBA and September, and, like, some of that older stuff. It'll get the younger crowd out there too. There's always ways to make people dance, whether they're that, but just calming their nerves about all those things they're worried about. It's a lot of old people. It's going to be really hot that day. We're going to be outside. What do you guys do for that? I don't know. I like to, we handle it all the time. That's no big deal at all. Or they come to, like, I know this is a really, really difficult question, or, like, this may come off really hard. Like, no, we do this all the time. Like, that's not a hard thing at all for us to do, but let's do that. That sounds like a great idea. And giving them that reassurance that the idea is a good idea. If it's something I've never heard and it is a really cool idea, or something that I enjoy doing, but just getting them excited about the thing that they were nervous or hesitant about, I think is something that I really enjoy.
Oh, for sure. What gets me really excited when I'm talking with couples, especially on that front end of the sales, or when I'm meeting with them to do prep, are, like, when they're saying things like, we're big dancers, like my family and friends, or me and we're all friends from college. We're, like, in the same fraternity, or we're in the same sorority, and we just rage. We just party hard. We're going to be out there the whole time. We don't care if no one else dances. We'll be out there.
That's so good.
That gets me real excited when I look at their music and I can see, like, these are all raging dance floor filler songs that I was going to play anyways to get,
I love that. When I'm looking at Open Dance, I'm like, we're good.
Things that just really pump me up when I see that they've made the timeline really, what's the term? It's not really full of a bunch of stuff. It's like there's a few things that are important to us, these important moments, but we're cutting out the bouquet. We're not doing dollar dance. We're not doing shoe game. We're not doing anniversary dance. We're just doing, and even intros, we're not doing first names, or we're not coupling up the bridal party. We're bringing them out as the wedding party, or we're bringing them out as, like, groomsmen, brides, they just trim. I don't know, fat's not the right term, but if you think of, like, a cut of meat and you really want the flavor.
They simplify it as much as you can.
Or they're trimming the fat of the wedding.
Yeah, I think that really helps speed along the wedding. I think coordinators really appreciate that. I think the kitchen really appreciates that.
2 or 3 speeches. I see that.
It helps with
instead
planning.
of 6 or 8. You know,
and how do you time 6 or 8 speeches that could be 3 minutes, or if Dad wants to take 15 or 45 minutes or whatever, but 2 speeches, you give them 5 minutes tops. They've made that very clear to them, and I don't know. There are some couples that definitely have seen weddings just go on way too long and just be such a drag that when it comes to when they book, they're just like, no, we just want to get in, get people fed, and get people dancing. Like that, the 2 priorities is, I love that.
I love when I meet with couples too that are like, hey, here's what we like, but we trust you. Do your thing. Like, these are just some ideas that we want, and some songs that work for us. I love that. I really love when it's a couple that had been to a wedding I'd done previously for their friends, because they already knew like what I brought to that wedding, and so then I can even pull up that set list, and I'm trying to remember like, oh, this song hit big, this song hit big, this song hit big, and then I'm just making some subtle variations and changes on the order and the mixing and how I mixed them, and specific songs that were more important to this couple versus the other. That always gets me really excited when I sit down with a couple. We're mid-year now. So we're kind of, I mean, I like to say we're halfway through the season, but we're not. We're gearing up. We're like a third of the way.
Yeah, we are. Because we start late. You know?
Yes. Yeah. We start late, but also obviously like September, October are just crazy. Crunch. But this year, August is crazy. I was sending
August
out,
is crazy.
Prep and organizing for coverage for everybody. And I was like, oh man, we have so many weddings this August.
And September.
And of course October.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
But it can be, when you're starting and you're kind of halfway through and you're in the middle of it all, it can get easy to feel, I don't know, burned out, kind of like uninspired, lethargic. What are some things that you have done or that help you to like reset for the weddings, to bring your best, to bring the energy when it's like, I've already done 40 weddings this year, I'm tired,
I don't know, because I thought at this point I would also maybe be feeling a little bit of burnout, but I'm not. Like I'd feel like also the season kind of just started because we did start late.
Yeah.
And I know I've already done 20 weddings, but I don't know. Like I caught myself last wedding just like mixing and people were dancing and I was just like cheesing to myself because I was having such a good time.
Doing
like
the Joseph dance?
Yeah, just bopping along doing some of this stuff. And I don't know. It's so much fun for me to do and just to play music and to watch people have a good time and curate that experience. And like I've also done 20 of them this year, so I'm just in a groove of like I set up in 10 minutes. I'm ready. I download all my music in 30 minutes. Like I have my systems down right now that nothing is dragging, and I think that really helps. I think if it was taking me 2 hours to prep weddings still, and I was so stressed about showing up day of, about if things are going to go right or wrong, I think I would definitely be burned out. I think that would kind of suck. But just being in that rhythm and just feeling really smooth with it and confident in it, I think definitely really helps. And taking time off, I'd like to go to the beach once a week. I like to hang out. I like to have a good time. And I don't know, if you're not working on a Sunday, still go outside. Yeah. Enjoy some nature. Some sun. Get some sun, man. I sit inside a lot all week. I'm a gamer. Like you're talking to a guy who sits inside. I'm an indoor cat. Get outside. And that's what I've been trying to do a lot recently, especially in the summer. We don't have a lot of sun very long in Indiana.
Yes.
It gets very gray. And then even in the fall, it's kind of gray and cold.
It's gray today.
It's gray today, and it's 90.
Yay!
Yay!
It's humid and gray.
That's Indiana. So yeah, just eat as much up of that as you can. And
yeah. For me, it's similar. Where I do try to, take my time off if I can, or do things I'm looking forward to every week that have nothing to do with work.
Yeah.
Playing some disc golf with friends, hitting the craps table at the casino.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Have some drinks, you know. Definitely go. I love seeing live music.
Yes.
Concerts, being inspired again.
That's the thing. I love music so much now again. It's so much fun to go see live music.
Yeah. Listening, I just always have my headphones out. Actually, my wife teases me because I'm always having the earbuds in. She's like, you can't hear me. And I was like, I know, I'm listening. I'm feeling the vibe.
There's one headphone. It's only the left one I can hear.
But just
Deaf in my
always having
writing.
music playing, that really helps me. I've been working out, I run, exercise, that kind of thing. This
Nice.
year I haven't done them, but previous years I do a lot of 5Ks where I'll train.
Nice.
That helps. That helps a lot.
I can't get into running.
Dude, it's the best.
I used to love it. Like back in high school. I mean, I was never a long distance. I was a sprinter.
Sure.
I was always a sprinter. That wasn't my thing. But I've been tricking myself into exercising recently, and that's why beach. Like I love swimming.
Oh, dude.
Paddle boarding. I just bought a
Yeah.
paddle board.
Yes.
Kayaking, super fun. Like I want to take the paddleboard down the river. I think
Heck
that'd
yeah.
be
I
just-
think we've been
just try
talking
it
about doing a
out.
float trip for our
think
staff.
that'd be
I
really
think we
fun.
got to do it.
But yeah, we've just been beaching recently, and it's a good workout.
Chilling the
And-
most.
Yeah.
The sun, surf, and songs.
On surfing songs. Yeah.
And some sandwiches.
And some sandwiches. Couple of those.
I really, for the couples to kind of, it helps me to avoid burnout is I really try to connect. I really try to get to know, especially the important moments. And then when the day of, I try to, it's odd. There's specific times where I disconnect, where I compartmentalize, where, I'm feeling stressed. I need to like take a break, or I need to step out for 5 minutes, or, grab some food or something, like set up and then take a break and then come back and then do ceremony. And then when everyone's at cocktail hour, get away from the sound, get away from the music if I can. Just for my mental health, not so where it doesn't just weigh on the way home. I'm like never listening to music on the way home from a wedding.
See, I'm the opposite.
I like to
I'm-
have quiet or conversation,
Can't do it. I have loud music on the way home
Oh yeah.
all the time. I love it. Because now it's my music.
Yeah.
Now I get to curate like the next hour of music for me on my drive home.
I'm in charge now.
Yeah, for playing their
request.
music for hours. Now I get to play what I've been wanting to
Freedom.
hear. Or like there are times where there's songs that I want to mix into, but they're my songs.
Sure.
They're not songs that
Probably not going to
would
hit.
hit.
Not
No,
appropriate
but
for a
I
wedding.
know that I would love to hear that. Like this would mix so well with it.
Yeah.
I'll go into the car and do that later. Like I'll just play it, and like I have the little iTunes like 8-second fade, whatever.
Yes.
So you can hear a little bit, like the
crossfade.
idea of what I was looking for. And I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
I can't escape music. It's
Same. I've been listening to like a new age jazz kind of fusion stuff, but also, me, I love
like
my
leve.
I love my lo-fi beats.
I love lo-fi as well.
And that's you can't play that at a wedding. No.
No, I did do a lo-fi cocktail though.
Nice.
I did a lo-fi
Oh, that's
cocktail,
pretty sick.
and
Chill
the
vibes.
artist who made all the lo-fi that I was playing for was at the wedding.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, the artist's name was File Watcher, I believe.
Dude.
And the album's name was Nathan. And I met Nathan. I said,
Nice.
are you Nathan?
Are you Nathan? That's awesome.
He was, and he made it all. And
I like that file watcher. Is it watch or watcher?
Watcher.
Oh,
yeah.
watch is pretty sick. File watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really try to make connection with the couples, but then what I really get excited about is like, oh, I'm working with so and so. I'm with Micah. I'm with Joe. I'm with Cole. I'm with Jeff. And then afterwards, lately, we've been having kind of like, I don't know if it's like a download. So what's the term? But basically, we just like grab drinks and chill at the office after work.
A decompression
Session. Yes, where we're just talking about what went well, what were some of the challenges, and the funny stories and things we learned and experienced, and then like, because you're usually when you come back from wedding, you're on like a hype because everyone's been dancing for several hours, music's
Can't turn your brain off for
and
hours.
you've been carrying
You just gotta
speakers
pump
and-
in.
Yes, you got a good workout in, so now you're like, okay, I need to kind of decompress before I go home,
Yeah.
And that's really helped. I really look forward to that every week.
I know. I'm excited.
like-
I'm actually at Aberdeen on, I guess nobody else is working Friday. But anyway, I'm finally out here again
Yes.
doing weddings. But like all last month, I was out in
You're-
Cherville.
or
I had
in
like,
Illinois. Or,
yeah, I had like 3 at Myers Castle, 2 at
you
Village.
missed out on some chill sessions.
I know. I missed
You
out
went
on
home
that.
fully compressed,
I went home fully compressed.
not decompressed at all.
And it's funny, like, whenever I talk to my grandma, whenever I get home, she's the only one up. She's
Oh,
always
nice.
up watching TV.
You got a party grandma.
Party grandma, yeah. I always come in and say hi around 1 a.m. But we chat, and I never realize how loud I'm talking because I've been talking to my
Over the
assistant
music.
so loud,
Yeah.
like all that, and I'm just screaming in my living room talking to my grandma. And my parents sometimes they'll wake up like, I'll wake up the dogs. They'll go crazy. It's
Sorry, Nana got me hyped.
Sorry, she just got me so hyped. She was hyped to see me.
Well, that's awesome. Well, this weekend you said you have 2 this weekend.
Yes, Aberdeen, and then Saturday I'm at Crystal Creek Farm in Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Interesting.
Never been there.
Okay.
It's kind of far, but they've been great.
Okay. Good deal.
Where are you?
I'm off Friday, but Saturday up at Three Oaks, Michi.
Nice.
So that should be pretty fun. And
cool.
I think let's see, Micah's got one. You've got one. I've got one. Is Dave? I think Jeff's got one.
Jeff has one. That's Cade. I think
Cade's got one. Yeah, that's right. Cade's got one for Michigan. Mm-hmm. So should be solid. But yeah, I don't have too much else. Short, sweet today.
No, short and sweet today.
Awesome. Guys, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
We'll see you at your wedding.